Welcome everyone to Melody of the Maelstrom, where a bunch of real-life bards play D&D. Before we roll the startup titles, we do have a few sponsors that we need to shout out. Thank you to our first sponsor, D&D Beyond. Do you want to have all your resources conveniently in one place? Do you hate math? I know I do. Look no further. D&D Beyond has all the digital resources you could possibly need, including books, dice, and the ability to homebrew to your heart's content. Our second sponsor is Effects May Vary, an awesome band from Newmarket, Ontario, who specialize in making sure you always have your daily prescription of hard rock. Be sure to check out their music on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you are most comfortable listening to your favorite tunes, and to follow their Facebook and other socials for show dates and announcements. Their newest song, Torn, was just voted as one of the top 21 independent songs of 2024 by XRP Radio, and is available to stream wherever you prefer to listen to music. Remember, as always, individual effects may vary. There is also our Patreon, where we have a tier for every level of generosity. I am so which includes being shouted out at the end of all Dire Bear games, and another includes voice acting lessons with one of the talented players in our network of games. Finally, we have merch. Do you want a sweater, a shirt, or maybe even a mouse pad with that awesome, sweet Dire Bear logo? Be sure to check out the Pride section in our merch store as well. Even though it is not yet Pride Month, we will always show our colors. We also have t-shirts, sweaters, and sweatpants, stickers, and tank tops. So go ahead and check out our merch page where you can find whatever your heart desires. Title credits.
Nicely done, sir.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Melody of the Maelstrom. The last we left off, the party traveled further south and rested for the evening before encountering a very large, very angry bear and her 3 cubs, before it was discovered that this angry bear and her cubs were Rendell's long-lost love? Question mark?
Baby mama?
His baby mama, yeah, bear-bee mama. That came
Nice.
up. And his 3 children that he did not know about until basically that evening. A long conversation ensued, and in the morning, the party somehow convinced her to take a 4th child, and in order to get Alexis to safety, or relative safety, safer than she would be with you guys. So after a slightly tearful goodbye, you guys parted ways, and that's where we left off.
Sure is. So I believe we hit the road.
Yeah, I think
Heading to Medlow.
I think it's first thing in the morning, and we're on our way south.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to say, well done, Fidget, in finding the young one's safety. You have the heart of a paladin.
I appreciate that. I just don't want to see another kid get thrown into the deep end like that. That's all.
Let's hope our actions can save many more.
Right.
This is too sappy. I'm going scouting.
Everything's fine.
Don't want to talk
Go
about
kill
it.
an owl.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
I think he's killed enough owls. Come now.
One, calm down.
One fucking owl, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
enough.
You say the word "weast" once, and everybody fucking runs. Okay, you kill. All it takes is one.
That's right.
That's it. You're done. You're gonna be owl murderer for the rest of the campaign.
That's all right.
Okay.
Fidget owl slayer.
It could be Owl Slayer. Could be worse. You could be Chicken Chaser.
Yeah,
You could be friend of ducks.
It's not too
no
late either.
one in this campaign is the friend of ducks.
Absolutely not. Well, maybe she is.
I like ducks. Ducks are great. They're cute. They're white. They're fluffy. They waggle their little tails. Oh.
Oh, they summon
And they
evil.
speak abyssal.
They're so cute.
So, we make our way south.
Okay.
Yes.
So as you guys continue south, the ominous glow on the horizon begins to get brighter and brighter, and that thick smoke not only begins to sort of choke everything around you. You can see like there are multiple times where you guys have to stop and sort of get out of the way as like a herd of deer or a family of wildlife just like run past you in a northerly direction trying to get away from whatever it is to the south. And you can see like plumes of smoke, like these towers of smoke that rise thousands of feet up into the sky, just getting closer and closer as you guys continue to travel south.
Cool.
Let's make
Doesn't
haste.
seem ominous at all.
No, it's not. I straight up didn't use the word ominous. um. Can somebody roll me a perception check, please?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Now he's excited to do it. I don't know how to feel about that.
Just don't feel.
Okay.
It's easy. All right, 17. Yeah, starting it off right.
You see nothing.
So you hear the sounds of something very large, like making its way towards all of you at a pretty rapid pace.
How large are we talking? With a 17, do I have any insight?
It sounds very big. Are you in a tree?
No, I would be kind of, you know what, can I roll a stealth check?
Sure.
Cool. 18. Awesome. So yeah, I'm probably just kind of using the smoke and any sort of debris as cover as we move.
Okay.
But I'm going to stay grounded because as we get more and more into the smoke, the harder it's going to be for me to keep an elevated position.
Okay. So
I've also wrapped a bandana around my face to kind of protect me.
okay, you can see a huge pair of like these wide antlers just sort of rushing towards all of you, like these big flat
Uh-oh.
antlers with spikes that come up from the top of them, and like these mossy growths that are just kind of like wrapped around them and then just kind of descending, like old man's beard,
Mm-hmm.
sort of like that, just around the horns. And as it thunders closer to all of you, you realize that it's an incredibly large moose.
Doesn't look like any moose I've seen before. This looks like some sort of, I don't know, forest spirit.
We all
I'm
see
gonna
this, or is
pull
it
out-
just Fidget right now?
Just Fidget right now.
Okay.
Does it look like it's like focused on something? Is it running away? Is it running towards?
It's running towards all of you.
Okay, so it sees us as a threat. All right. I'm gonna try and establish a psychic link.
Okay.
So now I can do this with up to 3 creatures. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to try and attempt this with the. I hesitate to call it a moose and Domino.
Okay.
So D6 to see how long that lasts. It's going to be 2 hours. Am I successful in this?
So you do is that like you can establish a psychic link with any creature.
Mm-hmm.
But as you link with this particular animal, you don't get any dialogue. There are thoughts, but there's no language.
Mm-hmm.
So you get like just frantic images and flashes of memories as there's images of flames. There's like the sound of a tree cracking and groaning and beginning to fall over. There's this like the sound of something like the crunch of bone as
Okay.
this tree hits the ground, and just fear, overwhelming, powerful fear, to the point where as it comes closer, you can see that its eyes are blown wide, its nostrils are flared, it's got foam like streaming out of its open mouth and out of its nostrils. This thing is terrified.
I'm going to try and key into one of its. Can I sense any memories of before the frantic kind of terror?
Not particularly, just because that's really what's kind of encapsulating its whole thought process right now.
Okay. I'm going to try and project calm and the sensation of like friend.
Okay. So how do you do that? Just give me a little more context here.
Sure. So I'm going to send an image of a uh, a calming breeze passing through the trees and causing the leaves to kind of sigh, and a feeling of safety and like uh, like an encounter with another creature, like touching noses kind of deal. Not a threat, but also not familiar.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion check.
You got it. Not my best, but let's see. Come on, Daddy needs parachute. That's a 5.
It continues to thunder towards you, just getting
Mhm.
larger and larger as it gets closer.
I'm gonna get out of its way and send a message to Domino. You have giant moose incoming.
All right, I'll say, holy cow. Find cover.
Holy cow.
Domino, what
It
is
might
this?
actually be a holy cow.
Holy moose. Find cover.
There are no
Incoming.
holes in me.
Yet.
So I will jump behind the largest and nearest tree.
Okay.
I will see that and do the same.
I'll also get off the road.
It's
And
not really a Oh no, there's a road. Sorry. My bad.
I'm like, I hope we're on a road.
Oh yeah.
We're going from formerly populated town to major city.
Sorry.
So yeah, I'll get off the road and hide out a little bit.
Okay. So everybody just kind of scatters off of the road. So Fidget, as it passes you, you can see like that its back leg has been just shattered. So you can see like blood and muscle and sinew and like pieces of bone that are jutting out from this wound, and it's really not putting any weight on that back leg as it just thunders past you.
Okay. I send another message to Domino saying, this thing is hurt. Back left hindquarters. And I'll send an image of it so that he knows what to look for.
Okay. So this thing is barreling towards all of you like a angry, furry freight train.
How large is it?
It's a large creature. Like the borderline huge. Like
Borderline, like, oh god!
borderline, it's a big animal.
Real moose
Sure.
or megafauna?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they a real moose, like full-grown male bull moose, will probably be 7 feet tall, maybe
Yeah.
taller.
Mm-hmm.
Big. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's technically still classed as large, but it's like on the upper side of that. It's like how Bavidius is technically a medium creature, but
But I'm on the very
He's on the
tall
upper
end of
left
the.
side of yeah.
I just quickly Googled it. The tallest moose ever recorded was 7 feet 7.
She's yeah, no, don't mess with me.
I think that's literally the height of Bavidius.
Yeah, probably around 2,000 pounds.
And
I'm
Barenthazar.
7'4". I'm 7'4".
All muscle. Scared muscle.
Yes.
Well, I have 17 decks. Would I be able to keep up with it long enough to lay hands?
You could certainly try.
Bro, good luck.
We're gonna do one for nature spirits.
If you don't lay hands, it's gonna lay hooves, man.
Yup.
Well, that would be a modified 7. I don't know what I would
Oof.
check against.
So you kind of scramble back out onto the road just as this thing is going by, and you slip and slide a little bit, and get up onto and you now have it has sort of a head start on you, so you can try to catch up to it, but if you don't, it's gonna just continue going and get past you.
Well, I've already put some effort into it. I might as well try and do it. Natural 20.
Nice.
All right.
Booyah!
So full Tom Cruise.
Like T-1000.
Clank, 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 clank. Just in a full armor, just goes into like a full sprint, somehow catching up to this moose. And you
it's
hear
injured.
an angry snort, and one of the back hooves both come up, and as it tries to kick you.
One hoof.
Misses
Right.
entirely.
Okay.
Basically, you duck, and then that's your opportunity to do something. What are you doing?
Well, I'll just smack it on the ass and say, Hymnus Requies! Whack! And heal it.
Woo!
Now, do you hit the injured leg?
You slapped a moose.
Whoop-ta! Bad moose.
This is what D&D's all about, ladies and gentlemen.
Just became spicy D&D.
About Hymnus Requies for 20 hit points.
Okay,
healing.
so
Nice.
as it continues to run, you can see the flesh and the muscle just kind of knit themselves together, and then the skin regrows over top. It's got a nasty scar, but it's now realizing that as it's running, it can put weight on that leg and just thunders even faster away from everybody.
All right, very good. Happy hunting grounds, fair beast. Now we have fires to put out. Fires to attend to.
I think it's as Domino comes back from chasing the moose, I look over to him and I'm just like, that was remarkably brave and very kind.
That felt like the right thing to do. But whatever.
Whatever.
I'm a loss for
You're hanging out with
words.
me too much, dude.
Shit.
Whips back his emo hair. Whatever.
Being a good guy is just like second nature.
Just paladin things.
It's really nothing. Whatever. Don't compliment me. It's fine.
I'm gonna quickly kind of like take stock of the memories that I pulled from that creature and see if there were any images that kind of stand out that of bipedal figures or maybe monsters that we should keep an eye out for, perhaps like a location where it was residing.
Okay. So you see a flash of like an algae covered lake just surrounded by fire. And on the edge of that lake, there appears to be just like past the tree cover, there appear to be buildings that are just completely engulfed in flame.
Do I have a sense of direction, or is it just kind of an image of?
It's literally just an image.
Yeah. Okay.
A moose can't tell you it's to the south.
It's always worth a try. You never know.
By the positioning of the sun and the stars, get
Whoa. We're getting a little too.
Yeah. Which direction is the algae growing on the lake? Is it because that'll be the north side? I'm just kidding.
Well, no, the moss grows on the north side of trees,
That's
and all of
actually
them were on fire, so you can't really.
Yeah. No, that's actually an urban legend, though. It doesn't do that. It grows wherever it can grow. But yeah, okay. So if there's nothing real, like I'll keep an eye out for that. But beyond that, I'll just kind of send it my good vibes, thoughts and prayers, bro.
Good vibes. You got this. The
Just head
last
west.
the last image that you get, is like a fallen tree, like this huge flaming trunk, and just these like this tiny spindly set of legs with hooves just kind of sticking out from underneath the tree.
Yeah. Another innocent casualty.
Baby moose. Do.
Very
That's
glad
it.
it's
Get out. Don't worry. I'll get the shovel.
I'll be here in,
very glad Etenmir is not here right now.
Yeah.
This is
Whoa,
this
right.
isn't a great look. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll check in with the group via Domino's brain. Anybody hurt back
tell
there?
everybody that I want a large fry.
All right, everybody's healthy. Let us move forward.
Okay, I keep moving forward.
Okay. So the road kind of starts to track off a little, like this takes this gentle sort of meandering curve off to the left a little bit. And you can now see that there is evidence of logging here. So there's like these cart tracks that go off into the forest. You can see like the rows of stumps where people have been cutting down trees, and there's a cart that's just been left here with partially processed trunks just kind of sitting on it waiting for somebody that's never going to come get it.
Yay!
Yay!
I love this part of our journey.
Yeah. The bleak everything is dead part. Oh wait, that's every part.
Starting session 2.
Armnar is cruel but fair god.
By the time we get to the end of this campaign, we will literally be the only people left alive. What did we save?
Now, next, all we need is the swamps of sadness.
Oh, you don't have any horses to lose in the swamps of sadness, so it can't be that bad, right?
No, we're gonna try and pull Bavidius out.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Oh no! Oh no.
Shard just like, no, don't give me ideas.
Do that. Why would you do that?
Don't give up, Kovacs. Don't give up.
Come on,
Um,
B-Shanks.
The thing is, everybody's parents are dead. Suck it the fuck up. You're not special.
Oh my God, we're gonna make him worse.
he just like sinks into the mud like this. Like
Yeah. Yeah, at that point I would.
No, because then he's getting angry and it's something other than sadness, so it'll just push him back up.
Maybe.
Actually, yeah. That's a really neat way to think about it. Interesting. Okay, so you guys continue traveling south, and the smoke is so thick at this point, it's akin to fog. So you're beginning to have a hard time seeing more than 10 feet in front of your face.
Yeah. Probably covered in soot at this point, too.
Oh yeah. Just kind
That's pointless now.
of.
Well, there's no point in scouting now, so I'm going to fall back to the group. When I get back to them, I'll just be like, it's only worse from here. We need to pick up the pace, or we might not be breathing by the end of this.
I'll pull my cloak over my nose and venture forward, see if we could find some survivors.
Mm-hmm.
Or the perpetrator.
Does anybody know the gust cantrip?
Nope.
Damn.
Hold on. Wait.
If Nyx has the gust cantrip.
No.
Ah. It's like such a niche spell that nobody ever uses, and then you find a place where it would be like the perfect thing.
It's like this is useless unless it's a very specific situation. And this is a very specific situation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so as you guys continue southward, you can begin to hear the sound of the fire. So it starts out as almost this distant rumble, like thunder on the horizon, or like a crowd of people all, chanting at the same time, except the voices are just continuous. And you realize that it is the sounds of flames just consuming everything in its path. And as you get closer, you can hear like the snaps and the cracks of trees, and you can see the towering flames that just rise up into the sky, just feeding those columns of smoke that tower thousands of feet above you. This fire is raging, it is out of control, and it is enormous. And as you look up, you can see a perfect circle of clouds, like you are in the eye of a storm.
Mm-hmm. We should be careful. This wind could pick up at any minute.
I'll turn to Rendell and say, do you have any more of those water spells like you used in the last village?
You don't get much of an answer. Rendell's still just kind of staring off into space, following the group as he's walking.
Fair point.
I'll grab him by the chain shirt and just kind of shake him a little bit. Hey, wake up, danger.
Oh,
Do you think you could do anything to
Wait.
help with this fire?
I mean, in a very specific radius? Yes.
So, does the radius of the fire appear to be?
Thousands
All,
of feet.
all
Thousands?
encompassingly.
Okay.
Well, there goes my plan. I was gonna be like, would my breath weapon work?
Full forest fire, guys.
Okay. Um,
Like if
So
that's
to answer
the
your
entire
question,
state, forest fire.
I can't really do much about that much fire.
does there appear to be a path through it, or do we have to go around it? Like, is it completely like covering the road?
Yeah. It seems to be like it's definitely going to be a barrier between
Mm-hmm.
you and where you need to go. And it appears to be burning in your direction.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a potential that if you guys make it through this fire, it's just nothing but ash on the other side. But you
Mm-hmm.
won't know until you try.
And
Okay.
like, how long would it take us to try and go around it?
Days?
Jesus. So it's more than just thousands of feet. It's like a couple hundred miles.
Thousands upon thousands.
Okay.
And it's all you asked for a radius, so like that makes
Fair.
it a huge base. I was like, radius, shit.
Well, a 10,000-foot diameter is 2 miles.
Okay.
Slightly less than 2 miles.
Math and distance. Distance
I
is
mean,
not my thing.
I mean,
Not my thing.
American units of measurement are not good.
Okay, how big is distance? I don't know. How big is that? An inch? I don't.
I mean, 2 miles is a very large forest fire, but but there are also people that can run that in 10 minutes. So
Yeah,
yes,
so this is
distance is
a
hard.
wall of fire. So as far as you can see to the left and as far as you can see to the right,
Okay.
flames. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Still don't like it.
if we could potentially stay on the road and somehow dissipate the fire in front of us, I think that's our best bet.
Indeed, I think we must try and get through this with as direct a path as possible. Perhaps Rendell's magic could carve us a path.
I mean, it could get a path, but it would only be about 120 feet.
And how many times can you cast that?
That's doing it 3 times.
Oh dear.
I do have another one I could try, but it could make the fire worse.
That might not be ideal.
Let's avoid that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it already seems pretty bad.
I mean, setting this fire, like, I get some people want to watch the world burn, but this is ridiculous.
One way or the other, we have to get across.
Well, we don't have time to go around.
There's no way to get a high vantage point.
You can climb a really tall tree.
I'll
That
climb a
isn't
really
on
tall
fire.
tree.
Just hope that it doesn't catch fire.
Where's the nearest not burning really tall tree?
Roll me a survival check.
That's a 9.
I will help.
Oh, okay. I'll roll that again. That's a 16.
You can see like just the hazy outline of a very large evergreen tree, about 60 feet to your right.
Okay. How long does it look like I have before the fire reaches that hazy evergreen tree?
It's with the way the wind's moving, it's hard to determine when the fire is going to get here.
Okay.
So I would hurry up if I were you.
Yep. So I'm gonna run and I'm gonna climb that tree as high as I can get,
Okay.
and I'll roll athletics for that.
Yep.
Okay. 21.
Okay. Yeah, you just pretty deftly scramble up the tree. You're fueled by adrenaline and probably fear for your friends as well.
Did you ever see a minotaur climb?
Yeah, we just did.
How does a minotaur hide in a tree? He paints his hooves red.
All right, so now I'm at the as high up in the tree as it's possible for me to get without snapping it in half.
Okay.
And I'll look out across the fire and try and gauge how wide it is.
Okay, roll me a perception check. With
Okay.
disadvantage because of the smoke.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, this cannot possibly go well. Ah, that was an 18, but now it's a 6.
So the smoke is really what's doing you in here. Not only is it clouding everything around you, but it's obscuring any opportunity to see the other side of this fire.
All right. I'm gonna climb down.
How much water do we have?
It looks like it's rapidly burning, and it's within a mile of you guys.
What the what? What?
The fire.
Fire. How much water do we have?
Not enough.
I connected with that moose, and I saw a lake. Maybe if we can get there, we can douse ourselves, possibly collect some water to keep ourselves from being more flammable. It's the best we can do. Or we wait for this thing to go out, which could take days, weeks.
We mustn't.
And eventually it'll spread here.
We find a lake or we're dead, essentially. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well,
We certainly
we could
mustn't
die
wait.
either way.
They want us to wait, whoever set this.
Good point.
So if we go back to where the moose was, we can follow its tracks.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I think we should go and try and pick up the moose's trail. Are there moose tracks here where we are?
Well, there's no ice cream in this particular.
Wow!
See, we were on task that time.
I know. I'm sorry. I said it for the look on Kyle's face, and I was rewarded for that. All right. There are absolutely moose tracks. This thing is big. It's heavy.
Yeah.
It leaves very
It's heavy,
clear,
it's wood.
distinct tracks.
And do those tracks currently go through the inferno?
Yes, they do. Or
So
like up towards it, yeah.
towards it, yeah.
Of course.
Goody.
So the lake is
Okay.
probably on the other side of it.
But at least we know there's water somewhere in that inferno. So
Yeah.
we're not just stuck. I also, in that same memory, I saw buildings, which means supplies, possibly survivors.
Mm-hmm. If only we had a Tenmir and his bird.
I don't know if the bird would survive this.
Well, to walk towards the fire some more, I guess.
Okay. So you guys just walk towards this billowing curtain of flame.
Mhm.
And you guys are within hundreds of feet before you can feel the heat.
Ugh.
Got to keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
So Nyx just kind of looks left and right and is like, we're just walking into fire? That's the plan?
Do you have a better one?
You got a better idea?
Why don't we... Rendell, how much of an area can you soak?
Oh, about 120 feet in total.
Okay. So why don't we soak an area and then stand in it?
I mean, that's actually a better idea. Ask and you shall receive, right?
And then what?
Just let it go around us.
Is it moving
It
that
gets
fast?
us, it soaks us.
We still have to get to the other side.
Yeah, it'll burn past us. Or
Uh,
should. I don't know.
there's a
Yeah,
lot
but-
of fuel here.
We
Or
also
just-
don't know how much is still burning behind all that fire.
Yeah.
I
If
mean,
it's
we're
not
on our
mo-
way to Medlow.
It's a better idea than simply walking into the fire.
Not arguing that. Once we're soaked, we have to keep moving.
I mean, Medlow has the oldest and largest old-growth forests on the continent. Well, had the forests.
If we soak the 120 feet of fire, there's not going to be any live fuel left there. It will give us a better idea of how much fire is left to go around us.
Well, the other problem is we're what, a couple 100 feet away, and we feel the fire now. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
the radius I can do is 40 feet. I can do that 3 times. So hundreds of feet, we're already feeling the heat. 40 feet, still going to be feeling the heat. Plus, I imagine the heat from that is going to turn most of that water that I'm dumping on it to steam.
In which case, even if we were to soak a patch of ground, it would likely vaporize any remaining moisture before it even reaches the fuel itself.
Like, I really wish I had something here. I wish I had a better idea.
I wish I had any idea, my friend.
So we go for the lake.
Have any of you traveled here before? Are any of you from this area? Do you know where a lake might be?
I
I know you have the memories of that moose, but
We don't know. We also don't know how Bovidius. We also don't know how fresh those memories are.
this is true.
The lake could have been there when the moose passed by, and now it could be evaporated.
oh no, I saw fire in that memory, so it's recent. I don't
All I'm
remember.
saying,
I've been here maybe once in my wanderings, but there was a lot of drinking involved. I can't really remember.
Domino, which part of the continent are your people from?
We are from the far south.
Isn't
Which
that
is
where
the
the fuck
fire.
we are?
Farther south.
Weast. We live in the Weast.
Wait, which direction are we right now? The other way.
That way.
we're north.
Belly.
North, yeah.
North by northwest.
That's a new
Just
festival.
point
Northwest, northeast.
up.
Charlotte's like, God damn it, no, no, don't start a new one.
God, just pile it on. It's fine.
Hey, at least North wasn't you.
Right, so the flames are getting closer.
Yeah. Stay on task. Listen,
Well, we can't stand here bickering.
our options are limited. Do we want to go around?
I say we stay on the road. Hopefully the magics will get us the 120 feet and that much closer to the water you saw in your vision.
I turned to Domino. I'm like, the last time that when we fought this monster with the legs, you used a spell that protected you from magical energy of some sort. Would that help here?
I don't believe you mean the fire being magical?
Well, protection from energy was the spell you had, right?
I don't know. I'm not sure where I had protection from evil.
Mhm.
Sanctuary.
Maybe I'm thinking I played too many games
Like
of
the
D&D, guys.
You can fire on the wisdom saving throw. Hit you.
Somebody cast protection from energy on me recently, but I don't know if it was this game. And I think protection from energy would be a pretty clutch spell here. Yeah, resistance to one damage type of your choice. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. But,
Video.
Mm-hmm.
Can you roll me?
Beyond my powers of divination.
Perception you asked for?
Yes.
Okay. 15.
You begin to feel something warm in your pockets.
I reach into my pocket.
As you close your hand around whatever this is, you pull your hand back out, and there is a small, smooth blue stone. And it's just like gently warming the palm of your hand.
It's perfectly smooth, like spherical, like a little marble, or like oblong, like a.
More like oblong, like a skipping stone.
Skipping stone is about exactly what I was gonna ask. So, take a closer look at it. There's no like marking or sigil on it or anything.
Nope.
Just be like, what the hell are you?
You want to roll me a history check to see if you can remember where you got that?
Yeah, not that I have.
I mean, it looks like a rock.
You rolled a 1, didn't you, Randall?
I rolled a nat 1.
So did he.
Oh!
Where the hell did I get this thing?
Why is there a fucking rock in my pocket?
Let me see that.
Yeah, pass it to
I was
Fidget.
just gonna say that. Let me see that, and I was gonna see if there were any markings on it. But
Trying to
Fidget's
remember.
already got it.
I'll give it a run.
Okay.
It's an 11.
I'm not entirely sure you were there.
I know a thing or two about magic items.
Oh, so I need an Arcana check, I guess. instead of a
Okay,
history
sure.
check.
I can
Because
do that
it
instead.
was history, so he could remember where he got this.
Sure.
He got this very particular item.
Can I give him advantage on? Because I'm proficient in Arcana.
Sure.
Cool.
Oh my gods.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Fine. So we never know what it is, and we all die. That's
Yep.
fine.
There is a spell stored in this rock, but you have no idea what it is.
I reach over and I ask
just-
for it. Can I
hold
see
it.
that for a minute?
I hold
Fidget?
it up. I just go, it's infused with some sort of magic. That's all I can.
I'm gonna roll an Arcana check.
If only we could identify it, what that magic is.
Nix, did we get this from your father?
Never mind. 6
No,
total.
I've never seen that rock before in my life.
So 666 is what we've rolled here?
By the
Yes,
medium of
I
summon
got a
demon.
+6 to my roll. I'll be right back.
Oh no.
So out of character, Kyle,
Yes?
this rock was given to you by the orc that was running the flower stall.
Holy
very
shit, that was so long ago. What?
Oh, damn. Like, we're talking like
Session 1?
episode 1.
I
Yeah.
play a long game, guys.
Okay.
I don't know. It's
And
just
she-
kind of.
She didn't tell us what spell is in it, right?
No, she just put it in your hand, closed your fingers around it, and said you were going to need this.
Huh. Well, can I activate it without knowing what spell is in it?
You could certainly try.
That would be an Arcana check, I would guess.
Okay, so you can, if they tell you that there's a spell act like in this stone,
Mm-hmm.
anybody can activate the spell. It's just whether or not you can actually control it, because you might not recognize what the spell is.
Right. I'm gonna turn to everybody here has a higher facility with magic than I do. So I'm just gonna hold it out to the group and be like, does one of you want to try casting the spell in this?
Can I try one more Arcana roll?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to try this, and I'm going to use Psi Bolstered Knack, which gives me an extra d6 to add to my roll if it would be a success. If it would be a failure, I don't use the die. So that's a 10. Plus 2 is 12.
Okay. So you're not entirely sure, but the spell in this particular stone has something to do with the weather.
I'm going to make it rain.
Please let it be tidal wave.
I don't know anything about weather magic, but I know a guy who does. Rendell.
are.
I hold out the stone.
You know what? Sure, that's a better idea than going to stand in the fire. So,
Point it at the fire and do magic about it. That's an order, soldier.
I'm not a soldier.
I thought I drafted you all.
Whether or not they actually ignored that
Yeah.
is an entirely separate argument.
Well, I guess if I got drafted, then I guess I'm a deserter. Which I guess I'll hold the stone and focus on it and be like, okay, now do not call a lightning bolt down on my head. And I'll try to cast whatever spell is in this shiny blue rock.
Okay, so as you hold onto the rock and release the magic that is stored within it, you realize that you can control the weather.
I know we're all sick of rain.
Oh no,
Not right
by all
now.
means.
Not right now. Honestly,
Well, you
I
missed
feel
it.
By
like we
all
could use
means,
some.
make it rain, boss.
You guys,
Torrential
like,
downpour.
it's starting to get very uncomfortable, and the fire is like...
I'll never complain about rain again.
I'd rather be wet than boiled alive than burned alive.
Torrential downpour it is. I'll make it rain.
All right.
Make it rain. Brup,
Can you roll me a d4?
Can I? Yeah. Do I want to?
Roll low.
Nope.
That's a 3.
That's 3.
Okay, so the fun part about control weather is it takes 24 times 10 minutes to cast. Like, to settle in.
So, I don't think that it worked quite right. And it's going to take about... Carry the 1. Well, it's going to take about 40 minutes for this to actually take effect.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
So we should go that way.
We should backtrack a little bit, yes.
Indeed. And I put my hand on his shoulder and be like, it's better than taking several days for this to burn out.
I mean, that's if it burns out.
That's it. Let's stay hopeful, guys.
We proceed back and wait for the rain.
Okay, so a very tense half an hour goes by before the clouds just close in and these plumes of water just begin descending down from the sky in a 5-mile radius.
As soon as it hits, I'm up.
Yep.
Let's go.
Is that long enough for a short rest? How long is a short rest?
An hour.
Short rest is at least an hour.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
But yeah, as soon as those raindrops start coming down, I'm agreed. Jumping up, let's start walking. I don't know how long this is going to last.
Right?
8 hours, I believe.
8 hours.
Well, in
long as I
character,
keep
I don't
concentrating.
know that. And out of character, I didn't know that.
Okay. Well, I pull the bandana off my face because I need the. It's not going to be very helpful wet. And get to trudging.
I kind of go arms out, do a little pirouette, get all some of this ash off of me.
Yep.
I don't want to. I don't want to show up to Medlow in blackface, inadvertent or otherwise.
All right. So as the water just begins to pelt everything around all of you, you guys are pretty immediately soaked, but so is everything within a 5-mile radius. So there's like the sizzle, and then there's like these clouds of steam that ascend into the sky, and occasionally you guys do have to stop and, you know, stamp out something that's just burning a little bit too hot for the rain to put out. Or you can just give it a wide berth, whichever you prefer. But as the spell takes hold and just carves like this sphere of safety within this wall of death, you guys walk through in relative safety.
See,
Is the
Rendell,
stone
I
still
told you
glowing?
you'd get us through this.
Is the stone still glowing?
It was never glowing. It was just
Oh,
warm.
okay. Is it
And
still warm?
It is not.
Well, we'll have to find another one. Where'd you get that, by the way?
I don't recall. But thank the gods for whoever gave it to me. I hope they are well.
Knowing our luck, they're probably dead.
I know.
He's not wrong.
Okay, so you guys continue walking, and as you get to the edge, like the outermost edge of the other side of this sphere, you just look around, and there is nothing but desolation. You can see easily for miles upon miles because there is nothing but ash in your way.
What about the city?
You can see the jagged, like, fractals of what appear to be buildings about a day's travel away from here. But there's no way to know what state the city is in until you get there.
So much death and destruction.
We should hurry.
Senseless.
I say we walk through the night.
Agreed.
Yes. Those who are responsible must pay.
What if one of those assholes is waiting there for us when we get there? We get there exhausted and not ready?
That is a valid point, Sergeant.
Like, I'll march with you, but they're all dead.
We get as close as we can, as fast as we can. And we get there fresh. As fresh as possible.
Once we see the city, we can make a plan of action. Right now, I'm personally not going to sleep very well anyway.
We're making no progress standing here talking. Let's move. Double time.
Okay,
Aye, sir.
we're going to take a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Well, no, like we can push a little.
Yes.
Like, isn't there a roll for it?
Walking through the night automatically gives you a point of exhaustion. Not
No,
resting
but like extra
equals
time.
exhaustion.
Not like the full night. I'm talking like we're getting like as close as we can.
No, you can travel for 8 hours, and then you have to stop. That's how the game works.
That's okay. We'll take a point of
If you
exhaustion.
overextend yourselves, you get a point of exhaustion.
Yeah. Extenuating circumstances. There might be lives at risk. We will risk the exhaustion.
Yeah, I think everybody here agrees. Like, we want to get there as quick as possible. So
Okay, I'm just
I
saying.
thought there was a con save. That's all.
Exhaustion. No.
I thought there was a
Oh,
con
don't-
save. That's all.
There's a con save for if you guys like have a hard day's travel.
For the first
But
level of
if you guys
exhaustion,
travel for too long, it's just
Yeah.
automatic.
First
yeah, for
level
the
of
first level of
exhaustion is kind of
exhaustion,
not a big
it's
deal anyway.
it's a disadvantage on ability.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so you guys continue through the night. and the description of everything around you doesn't change. It is devoid entirely of life. And you can see sometimes the smoking husk of what remains of a building, or just the crumbled detritus of what once was a town. But this flame seems to have just gone through and consumed everything in its path. Everything that didn't or couldn't get out of the way.
I hate this part of the journey. Can we go
Agreed.
fight that skeleton monster in the cave again?
And as the sounds of the gigantic conflagration recedes, there's nothing but silence. And the sounds of your footsteps crunching on ash and soot and charcoal. And that is the reality of your existence for the next 8 hours as you walk in soot-covered darkness.
Brindle, do you know any sea songs?
I do, but I'm not really in the mood.
I would like to hear one sometime. When it's more appropriate.
Why don't we just start talking, because this silence is killing us? Somebody tell a story.
When I was very young, my grandmother taught us the story of the great wolf spirit. The many thousands of years ago, the wolf spirit walked the world as one of us, and was a part of the natural cycle of life and death. And for many generations, it returned, continuing to watch over the natural world, until it was set upon by the serpent spirit. And after doing battle for 7 days and 7 nights, the serpent spirit was slain, but had left a mortal wound on the wolf spirit. Both of them passed from the natural cycle and no longer return to the world. And yet we remember them. I wish I could remember why. Wish I could remember the moral of all the stories my people told. It's just another thing that's been taken away. Like the forest, like the city. I'm not a good storyteller. Apparently I'm not much of a leader either.
You are a fine leader, sir. Everybody has their darkest moments.
I read a variation of that story back when I lived in the library. It's an old legend. Your people might know it, but it was probably passed down before there was written words.
Honestly, in attempting to retell it, it sounds to me like something the druids would have come up with. Nix, did you ever hear anything like it?
No. I was actively discouraged from practicing anything druid related. Now I understand why.
Well, in the version I read, the wolf and the serpent spirit didn't pass from the cycle because they were defeated. They passed from the cycle so that their time had come to an end. And they were making room for something. These forests have stood for a long time. But now there's room for something. That's why we're doing this, isn't it?
You're right. It's easy to get preoccupied with what is lost and forget that wherever we remain, something better can be remade.
That's what I am now, isn't it? I was a fragment of a memory. Made it. Seeking a past that was better left buried, but literally reborn. I might still be walking, but Fidget died. And we're all better for it. Including me.
Then let you be an inspiration to us all. And let us all think about what can fill this space.
No, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I didn't have to come. I came back for all of you. You're the inspiration. And he kind of rubs his eye. He goes, everybody shut the fuck up. I'm going to go scout.
Hold on one second.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
He stops and looks back. He's like, what?
He's got the
Just gonna
shortest
give you
boost.
a hug.
A hug?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Come on, buddy. Uppies. She picks you up, gives you a squeeze, puts you down. This is good. Do what you have to.
I just want to point out, he's the small character in the group, so he has the smallest movement speed. We're all moving double time to get through this wasteland. How far ahead are you really going to get to scout?
You guys better slow down. They got short legs and a frozen margarita.
Yeah, you're right. I'll probably take the rear. That's a good point.
I think the best scouting position you have is my shoulders.
I probably look like a Hanna-Barbera character.
Yeah.
Mine or Bovidius's or Barenthazar's would be your best height because I'm only about 2 inches taller than Bovidius.
You're taller than Bovidius?
And I'm 7'6".
The fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
How did I never know this about you?
because I never really
The
mentioned
horns.
it either.
You're not supposed to count the horns, and you count the horns.
Oh, fair enough.
He doesn't have
Wait,
horns.
mine or his?
Hmm?
His horns or my horns?
Yes.
I mean, when you measure from the base, it's a lot taller than it looks. You know what I mean?
It's not the
There
size
you go.
that
There's our
counts.
obligatory sex joke.
It's
for
not the
night.
size that
Oh, yeah,
counts, it's
because-
whether or not you can use them as a weapon in combat.
Ooh, fight. So
Not with
both-
horns, he won't.
Now that we're completely off track, anyways. Please,
Yes.
both of you take a point of inspiration.
Oh, thank you. I'm feeling inspired.
Good, because I made that story completely up from scratch on the fly and had no idea where I was going with it, and it showed.
That's RPing, baby.
That's not something you admit on the street.
Yeah, we can talk about that after stream.
I mean, if you hadn't gone into it, I was going to go into my backstory again, but
All right. So, you guys travel through the night. And as the sun begins to peek over the horizon, you can see, again, those jagged edges of what appear to be the remains of buildings. Because as you guys get closer, you can see that there are roofs that have collapsed and smoke that is still billowing up from some parts of this city that are actively on fire.
fuck.
As you come to a city of nothing more than smoke and ash.
So there's like no sounds of anybody or anything. Like it's not like it's a quarter of the city that caught fire and like the other quarters are still operable. It's just another fucking Stormfell.
We could look for
This
cellars.
was mostly composed of wood, and they paid for it dearly.
Now, hold on.
We should get in there and see if there's any survivors.
There would
Agreed.
still be some stone structures.
Yeah?
Like,
Those are the
I would
ones that
imagine
I
the
just
armory.
described.
Right, but like, I mean, we could guess what they are, right? The armor.
Blacksmith,
I mean-
maybe.
There's like angles that look like some sort of church. There's like a large stone sort of government looking building. Yeah, there was a fort here, but you can see that the wall surrounding it is just been charred and like crumpled. But there are some remains of buildings here.
I point at the temple, and I say, you know, if I was a holy art, I'd probably hang out there.
Agreed. The temple and the government center are the first places we should check, both for the artifact and for any refugees from the fire.
Mm-hmm. Which first? Or do we want to split the party?
Fuck no.
Let's go. Let's all go to the temple. Here you go. You just see her like, please
do it.
split the
Do it.
party.
Love that.
See what happens.
Do it.
I double dog dare you.
All right, temple
triple
first. Temple
Alright.
first. We're all going. Keep your pants on.
Well, hold
I
on.
refuse.
I think we should take a beat. Now we're here.
Take a rest.
Maybe we should catch our breath, talk about what the best course of action is, rather than jumping in head first, which I don't know if you remember the last dragon we fought.
I think Bovidia still has that head clipped to his belt.
This was not a dragon.
It was a terrible lizard of some sort.
Oh,
Can I make a nature check or something on the fucking head?
we could take shelter in the temple.
Sure. Absolutely. Go for it.
That's a 12. Have I ever heard of a behir?
Yeah, the only thing you know with that many legs is a behir.
Yeah.
It just kind of, it's like, you know, when you're trying to think of something and it's like, that's going to bother me. It's going to bother me. Until
Yeah, I've been thinking about it the whole time we've been walking.
what's it? It's on the tip of my tongue. It starts with a B. You find it like, behir! That's what it is.
So I turned to Berethazar and I'm like, it was called a behir. I understand the confusion, but it is decidedly not a dragon.
It's not big enough to be a dragon, but as I agreed with you, I just said it was a terrible lizard of some sort.
Anyways.
I have a meta question.
Yes.
How did Bovidius give himself a point of
So if you click on your conditions in D&D Beyond, at the bottom you'll see the exhaustion levels.
Okay. Thank you. That's my problem. I don't use D&D Beyond.
Ah,
This
yeah, that
session
is your problem.
by D&D Beyond, among other things.
It's fantastic.
I hate math.
Hashtag shameless plug. All right.
I use it for everything.
So, as all of you stop for a moment and take a beat and decide what it is to do next, we're actually going to take a very short break. Oh, hello, everybody, and welcome back.
And we're back.
So when I count down, that means we're coming back.
No.
Char's just like,
Remember that conversation we had earlier where
Yep.
it's like, I heard it registered, but it didn't click.
Yep.
You know? Hello,
3, 2, 1,
everybody.
now.
Welcome back.
And go.
So the
Go,
last
go.
we left off, the party found Medlo City in ruins and are deciding what to do now.
I vote huddle in fear.
Yeah.
That seems like a good plan. Solid plan.
I think we should at least get through the gates and see the lay of the land.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Mm.
Every place we've landed, we've found people. The twins weren't far behind.
That's
This time
true.
it looks like they're ahead of us. I think we need to find some. Because I think if we walk into that temple and we're going to get blindsided. And I'm getting tired of being surprised.
You're suggesting we take our rest out here before going into the city?
How much longer before dawn?
Is dawn.
It is dawn. All right. Well, we give the daylight a little more time to, gather. Then at least we're not walking into a trap. Or at least not as often.
If our suspicions about the fire and who likely set it are correct, they will likely not be expecting us for a couple of more days anyways.
So maybe we can surprise them.
It'd be nice for a change.
So what say you? Do we go now? Or do we catch our breath?
What do you guys think?
I think we should rest a bit.
Is there anywhere outside the city gates with any sort of shelter or cover to rest where we would not easily be seen?
There's a few sort of like husks of buildings that you could probably rest in. Like just sort of outlying buildings outside of the city gates.
All right. Let's start looking through these buildings. See where we can set up a shelter.
Yes, sir.
Fidget stands at his full height and goes, "Yes, sir."
Looks down at you.
Hey, is that a mockingbird? Hey, is that a mockingbird?
No, it's a mocking gnome.
wait till Fidget goes to walk past and then trips him.
Okay, so there's no door on this building.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can just kind of walk right in. The ceiling is charred and looks like it's on the brink of collapse, and some sections have collapsed already. And as the fire swept through here, you can see like the charred remains of maybe what once was a bed or a table. You're not entirely sure. But there are 2 curled skeletons. So like people who had curled into as small of a ball as they possibly could, and just huddled together in the corner of this building.
Next.
Terrifying it could have been.
I'll go up to the bodies and wave my holy symbol. Bahamut's blessings. May your souls travel to the 7th heaven.
Take a look at one of the other buildings.
It becomes a very familiar pattern. And as you find more and more charred corpses, the thought must occur to someone that these people died in their homes.
Why didn't they escape?
Why didn't they escape?
Yep.
I think after 2 or 3 of these, I just pick the one with the least exposure to the to lines of sight, and I assume these are all like dirt floor little homes.
Yeah.
So I'll just quickly dig a shallow grave for the occupants, and then proceed to set up a watch blind.
While he's digging those graves, I'm not a big fan of manual labor. You guys. So, I want to find something out.
Okay.
I'm
You're going to go through their belongings.
That's later. That's after you guys go to sleep.
Right?
I'm gonna loot that body.
So I roll an 18 on investigation. I want to find out, were the houses closer to the entrance, like to the gate? Did they burn first or last?
I think you have disadvantage on that investigation check.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Because you are exhausted.
Oh, whatever. It's ability checks, not skill checks.
Those are ability checks.
Whatever, fine. It's always worth a try. Okay, 18.
Never fuck me, I guess.
I'll just go fuck myself then.
So the buildings closer to the city appear to have burned first.
Sorry, buildings closer to the center of the city?
Burned first. Yeah.
So I'm going to come back to the group and let them know the fire started here, not out there.
Then it's definitely the work of the twins.
Or their allies.
As they have many.
Any noticeable tracks?
Roll me a survival check.
Okay. That would be a natural 3.
With all of the ash and the soot and just burned remains, there is no way to discern really much of anything. So what are you guys doing?
I imagine it doesn't take long for me to dig a grave for these skeletons.
Not really.
So I put them to rest. I let Domino give them the rites that he wants to, and yeah, just kind of set down a small, not a campsite per se. We're not lighting another fire here for sure. But yeah, just like a little,
What
like
could go wrong?
kind of like a duck blind to like shelter whoever's on watch. All the rest of us sleep off the exhaustion from the night's travel.
Okay. Who's taking the first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Okay. Who's taking second watch?
I'll go second.
I will.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah, Bernthazar can go second. I'll go third.
And fourth?
Not it.
Congrats,
Oh,
Rendell.
that sounds too much
guess
like
not,
work,
Ken.
eh?
I guess I'll do it.
Love you, bro.
Everybody else sleep.
What about Nyx? Nyx
Everybody
has
else,
an option.
everybody else volunteered.
I don't think it's a great idea to let my DMPC take a watch.
Why not?
I mean, just meta, metaphorically.
Metaphorically.
All right. She can. She absolutely can. She just doesn't volunteer ever.
Yeah.
She's great.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She doesn't volunteer when she's a pivotal plot point. She goes kicking and screaming.
Isn't she awesome? We all love
We
her.
should trade her for Stu.
You should trade her for Stu.
Absolutely not.
All right, moving on.
All right. So, as all of you descend into sleep, Domino, about 2 or 3 hours. Oh no, not 2 or 3 hours. Sorry, 20 or 30 minutes into your watch, you begin to feel this incredibly odd sensation. For a brief moment, it sort of feels like vertigo, like the world is shifting and spinning around you.
Interesting.
And you realize that you feel like you're falling. And to the point where your hands jerk outwards like you think you're falling backwards. And you realize that this is such an alien feeling to you because you've never fallen asleep before in your life.
Oh, okay.
Doing it now.
We'll do
As you fall asleep,
I do it.
you do. As you fall asleep, you look around and you can see just the sleeping forms of all of your compatriots and what appears to be this magical tether between the side of your head and Fidget's, as the vestiges of that psychic connection remain.
Well, I'll is it something physical? I could yank on it, like to jar him.
Yeah, you could certainly try.
I'll try to jar him awake.
So, Fidget, you don't wake, per se. You more become aware of everything that is going on around you. And as your eyes open, the colors around you begin to blend as the colors bleed into the blackness, like these dark blues and deep purples, before all of you find yourselves on a rock face with sheer edges that drop off on either side, descending into nothing more than swirls of color and light. And standing not very far away from all of you, looking smug and happy to see all of you,
Talon.
is a very familiar individual.
Oh, hello, my friend. So nice of you to join. Oh, dear Sergeant, how are you?
She's still asleep. Asleep. So right now you've got Fidget and Domino.
Hello, friend Fidget. And the Paladin is with you. This must be new for you.
I form my psychic blades in either hand.
I'm not here for you. Not in that capacity.
Say your piece.
I mean, that's all I've come with is words right now. But should you escalate this, I may be forced to dispatch with you.
Oh no! Do you have some poison? Or are you going to fight this one fair?
Well, fair is a far reach for this. Is anything ever fair?
If you're looking for an honorable fight, you came to the wrong gnome.
So short, yet so much bravado. Typical gnome.
Why would you disturb our sleep?
Oh, for fun, perhaps. I'll cut right to it, as Fidget has so kindly asked me to. Just give me the sergeant. Let me do what I have to do, and the rest of you can go free.
And what is it you have to do?
One scoundrel to another, I think you already know what I'm here to do.
And what if we don't?
Then you die. Because remember, you die here. You die out there.
What happens to you?
Who knows?
Maybe we should find out.
Oh, if you'd like to, that's fine with me. Because then you're in my way.
Can I form a psychic link while I'm asleep? Or less conscious, perhaps?
Yes.
Can I form it with other people that are in the room?
Yes.
Okay.
Please reach out.
Since we're resting, I get to replenish all my psychic die at the end of it.
You haven't fully rested yet.
No, but when we're done,
Yes.
they will replenish. So, I realized that because of my level, I should actually be rolling d8s. And so, that's a 6. So, I'm going to form this link with Domino, Bovidius, and to keep it simple, Rendell. And I'm going to make an attempt to... I'm going to make an attempt to pull them into the...
So, just to be clear,
Mm-hmm.
they're already in this dream. They're just not yet aware. that they are in this tree.
Well, then I make them aware.
All right. So what do you say to them to rouse their sleeping consciousnesses in this moment?
It's time to kill Talon.
As I'm wrenched
Isn't
into
he,
a...
al-
Oh,
isn't
go
he
ahead.
already dead? Ugh.
Kill him again. We'll kill him again.
Can I go back to sleep afterwards?
I fucking hope so.
All right then, I'm in.
As I'm wrenched into awareness, I just kind of look over at Talon and I'm like, oh, I didn't realize I was in for good dreams tonight. Today? Whatever.
Maybe.
I missed
Oh,
out
maybe.
I missed out on killing you the first time. This will be fun.
Yes, that's true. The sergeant did get all the fun. But, you know, I could have never gotten her to trust me without you.
I charge your bitch ass.
Everybody roll. I'm gonna make you eat those words.
Probably, because I just rolled a 2.
Okay, please remember to click on your token.
I did!
Yes, I'm clicking on my token.
I would like to click on my token, but it's not letting me.
Really?
I don't
I
have
can
a token.
click on Bovidius and I can click on Fidget, but I can't click on Domino. We can't click on Baranthazar, Nyx, or myself.
Mm-hmm. Same for me, actually, but fortunately I am one of those tokens.
How about now?
Now I can, yes.
So can I.
This button. Yes, on brand.
Okay, who am I missing? Domino?
I'm getting there.
Is Baranthazar in with us?
Did you pull me in?
He's there, but he's not aware. So
Okay.
essentially, they're sleeping. They're sleeping within the sleep.
Mm-hmm. I get it. Do I see Baranthazar's body though? Like
Yes.
his presence? Okay.
Baranthazar is there, and Nyx is also there.
Okay.
Like all of you are there. It's just both of you and Domino were aware first.
Understood.
Domino, what's your roll for initiative?
I rolled a whopping 7.
7.
You're still not going last.
Okay, I need 2 initiatives from
From Talon?
yeah.
One from Talon and one from Baranthazar.
One's from Talon, one from Baranthazar. Have fun fighting yourself.
13. 13 for Talon.
Okay.
I just figured it was easier to roll an actual die for Talon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll roll my initiative on D&D Beyond. Dirty 20 for Baranthazar.
Okay.
Nice.
I love the way you
I'm
go
now
first
more
and you're
excited for
asleep.
this. What did you say?
You're going first and you're asleep.
Does that mean I can make? Does that mean that I can become aware?
You can certainly try.
All right. So what am I rolling for that?
So let me just roll for. Hold on. Nyx is not in this initiative. All right. Okay, roll me a perception check.
All right. 7.
So you're aware that a conversation is happening around you, but it's akin to one of those moments where you're dreaming about what is happening around you. You know what I mean? So you can hear it, and then it starts to influence what you're seeing and feeling in your sleep.
Okay.
You're not roused to that consciousness that you need to be.
Okay.
All right, Bavidius.
So
Charge his
in
big ass.
yeah, so in the dream, like we still have all of the same items
Yep.
and okay.
Yep.
So
Can we have extra items?
No.
so the Windlands of the Great Sword are kind of crossed over on my back. And I look over at Talon. And I just kind of smugly start striding forward and pull a hand axe from my belt and a shield off my back
Mm-hmm.
as I walk up. And I'm going to take 2 swings at him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No, I'm going to land there. I'm going to take 2 swings with this hand axe. First one is a 22 to hit. Second one is an 18 to hit.
First one definitely hits, but the second one, I'm using a reaction. He parries because he has his short sword in his hand,
Okay.
and he can see you. So that's +3 to my AC.
Okay. So I first attack though that hits. That's 10 slashing damage,
All right.
and I'm going to use my bonus action with hammering horns, and you need to make a strength saving throw.
Is it 25 feet total or 25 feet in a straight line?
I think it's. Sorry, what is what? What?
In order to. Oh no, your hammer. Sorry.
Goring Rush
Your
is the dash action.
Goring Rush. Yeah,
Hammering
okay.
Horns is after an attack, after hitting
Yeah.
with an attack.
I always get those messed up. My
no
apologies.
worries.
Sorry, I'm making a strength saving throw.
Yes.
All right. $16.
Oh wow, you're not pushed away.
But I take the 10 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then as
you
you come around with the axe again, he just knocks it back.
and move the extra 5 feet to open up space for my companions that are coming after.
Okay.
That's my
Talon,
turn.
that makes it your turn.
Now I have a question. When he backed up that 5 feet, does that not leave him open to opportunity of attack?
No, it does not.
Okay. No, I had to.
Yeah, I didn't
I'd
back
make sure.
up. I just moved around you.
So with my other hand free, I pull out a hand crossbow and I fire it, Bavidius.
You are in melee. That's going to be a disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Not Bavidius then. Fidget.
Isn't it disadvantage anyway? Because
Yeah, because you're in
melee?
melee regardless of who you're shooting.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just go with a multi attack at
What? Everybody else
Bavidius.
is over here. He can absolutely shoot somebody over here.
Yeah, but he's in melee with me.
No.
Yeah, he would still be at
No.
disadvantage.
No, if I shot you, it would be at
Yeah,
disadvantage.
Okay.
it's only if you're trying to shoot somebody who's in melee with you. You can
Understood,
still use
okay.
make a ranged attack.
All right,
we're-
so my hand crossbow.
Well, that's a rule adjustment that I was not aware of.
How far is Fidget from me? Sorry, I don't have D20 or roll 20. I keep forgetting to download it.
He's 35
35.
feet away from you.
35 feet. I can still hit him. Sorry, +7. 19. Does that hit you, Fidget?
It does.
All right. So you take. You take. Sorry, I'm trying to read this too.
No problem.
You take 7 piercing damage
Okay.
plus. Nope. Sorry. That is wrong. I'm reading the wrong one. I'm sorry. It is 7 damage, but I read the wrong one for something else. If you don't make it, you got to make a Constitution save
Constitution save?
as well.
Got it. At disadvantage. Because I'm
What?
still exhausted.
No, that doesn't affect saves.
No, that's ability checks, not saving throws.
Man, this game's confusing. That's a 20.
Yep.
I think I did it.
Sorry, I'm just reading. Yeah,
Rob.
you're good.
Go.
But you take the 7 points of piercing damage.
No, I have a magic shield that protects me from arrow. No.
Fidget, when you're done spewing your bullshit, that makes it your turn.
Hey. All right. I am going to. So 35 feet away. So I'm going to have to move to attack. So. Now, do I get sneak attack because he's in melee combat?
Yes,
Or
you
do I have to be in a particular
Yeah.
position? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to throw a couple daggers at them. So first one is an 18. Does that hit?
Yeah, Matt, if it meets it, it beats it.
Okay, great. So now we know what meets it. That is 1d6 5. Simple. Oh, nope. That's wrong. Never mind. I don't know how this works.
If you just
I'll
click on the button that says Psychic Blades, and we'll roll your damage.
Yeah, the thing is I have 2 attacks, so it'll roll both. But that's okay. So 20 for the first one.
All right, so 20 damage.
Yep, and then second hit. That's a 21. That's a hit.
Yep, that's definitely a hit.
And that'll be for 9 damage.
All right.
So that's 29 total.
Okay.
And then I yell, "You're not the only one that got an upgrade, friend."
He smiles at you and nods.
All right, is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Before
Domino.
I end my turn, hold on,
Okay.
sorry. Before I end my turn, I'm gonna see if I can hide. So I'm gonna roll stealth. That's 11. That's a contested roll, though, I think.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I would
Taylor,
like
you need
to-
roll a hold on, Taylor. You need to roll a perception check to see if you can still see Fidget.
Hold on, I have to go back.
Too many character sheets.
Right there. 19.
Okay, yeah, you can see me.
He just
No
like
hiding
down.
from me, little man.
All right, Domino, that makes it your turn.
I'm a bush.
I just want to move 10 feet. And last I remember, we killed Talon. So I just want to turn undead. At least see if it works.
What's the range on turn undead?
I think it's 30 feet.
You are. If you move 10 feet, you got to move 5 more feet. Here, 1 second.
All right. If I can get away with that, then yes. And then I will say, Della Victorum Absolve! I'll try and turn him. Let's just do it in D20 here.
So it's nothing you need to do. It would be a save that he would need to make, but he is not affected by this spell.
Okay.
Wasting your time, holy man. Pray to your god. Maybe he'll save you.
All right, Domino, is that your turn?
Yes.
Rendell, that makes it your turn.
All right. Move up a little bit here. And then a spiritual weapon's going to appear right here beside Talon. Or, yeah, Talon.
Nice.
Talon? Yeah. If it will let me actually cast the damn spell. Why
That's
is
the
it not
damn
working?
spell.
No spell for you.
No spiritual weapon for you. Aha.
Back a blind. 10
19
years.
to hit.
That's a hit.
It hits.
Mace cracks you across the head for 7 force damage.
Smack.
And then I will also... Yeah, why not? I'll toll the dead.
Okay.
I believe that's a wisdom saving throw you need to make, Talon.
Eight.
That's a fail.
That is.
Take 13 necrotic damage.
You guys aren't doing too bad.
That's my turn.
Okay. That makes it Nyx's turn. She's gonna roll a perception check. And she wakes up.
Oh.
Hello, Sergeant. Nice of you to join us.
With this horrified look on her face, she backs up. Parenthesar, that technically makes it your turn.
Yes, it does. Give me a moment.
Well,
And that's another perception check that I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
22.
Yeah, you wake up.
Just stand up, look around. What's going on? Fuck are we?
We're killing this one. Get up.
Look up. Oh, I heard about you. Talon just smiles. It's hard to have a conversation with yourself, okay?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sitting here like,
I have extensive experience.
No, I can do it when I'm not looking, when I don't have like 4 or 5 people looking at me, and then I just think I'm crazy.
Oh yeah, I for one am fantastic at having conversations with myself. It's doing it with people watching that is difficult.
All right, Parenthesar, what are you doing?
Well, first I'm gonna go back to my character sheet, 'cause I exited out of it. First, I'm going to go to the right fucking page. I'm going to cast a witch bolt.
Okay.
Here we go. Nope, that's Eldritch Blast. Just below. Oh wait, sorry. How far is he from Barenthazar? That's 35, right?
No, you are 40 feet.
All right, I need to move up 10 feet.
Okay.
And I catch Witch Bolt.
Okay.
First one is a 13. It misses. Second, oh no, it's only one.
Whoa. Yeah,
Only
you
one. It's only one. Sorry, I was confusing it with Eldritch
He's
Blast.
throwing his Eldritch Blast. He's like, pew, 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 pew. I get to shoot so many pew pews.
Spell Slinger.
Whatcha? All right.
I mean, that's a great class.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. Favidius.
All right. I'm gonna use my bonus action this time on my fighting spirit to give myself advantage on the attack rolls and 5 extra temp HP. And I'm gonna take 2 more swings with my hand axe. Come on, roll. There's one. That's a 25 to hit.
Damn, dude.
And that was not with advantage for some reason. Good thing. And then the second attack is a 19 to hit.
Sorry, which was the first one? Sorry, I was trying to.
First one was a 25 to hit. Second one was a 19 to hit. So those should both hit.
They
right?
both hit.
Okay.
Yeah, they both hit.
So 7 damage on the first attack, 8 damage on the second attack for a total of 15.
All right, so minus 15.
I know we're in a dream, so it feels silly to ask this. But how's Talon looking?
He's still looking okay.
All right. Action
He's
surge.
not great. He's not great, but he's looking okay.
Action surge. Do him again. First attack is a 25. Second attack is a 26. I think we've established those both hit. So that's another 8 and another 10 for a total of 18 slashing damage. And as I bring down...
Hold on. Come here, fucker. Sorry, you said that was my 18?
18 more slashing damage from the action surge attacks. And as I bring that final swing down across you, I just kind of you see that abyssal heritage of the Minotaur race, just with through a bright red gleam in my eye, as I just look down on you and snort.
All right.
Oh, it seems that you've gotten better.
You're just as shit as before.
Oh. You didn't say that when I was saving your ass from being barbecued.
Yes, well, when one thinks one has a friend, one doesn't always tell them the unvarnished truth.
All right.
So your turn.
Son of a bitch. No. Sorry, it exited out of the thing I had up. All right. I failed. I got a 3.
For what?
To hit at you.
Oh, okay.
You get 2 attacks.
The first one was the first one, so I get 2 short sword attacks.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Meets it beats it.
Sorry. Alright. So you take seven piercing damage
Mm-hmm.
and 10 poison damage.
Is there no saving throw associated with the poison?
Nope.
Damn.
No, it does not. It does not say that there. That was
Okay.
only with the hand crossbow.
All right. So you said it was 10 poison?
Yeah. So 17 damage altogether.
Are you rolling the damage?
Oh shit. Well, give me a second.
Why does this keep...
I don't. Oh, good. You have all these d6s right here. I'll roll that again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're sitting in my dungeon master chair. You have dice everywhere.
Yeah, I forgot they were there. 4. So 10 piercing damage.
Okay, so that's 3 more.
And 3d6. And 11 poison damage.
All right, so 1
No,
more.
wait. Sorry. 4. That's wrong. 4, 5, 9, 6. 15 poison damage. Sorry.
Okay. On
Steve, this is feeling
3d6?
better.
Yes.
Okay.
Highest you can roll is 18.
Oh, I know. It's just
Hold on.
when he counted 4, 5, 9, 15 on 3D.
No. Because 4 and 5 equals 9, and then plus 6.
Okay, now I understand.
Don't question him.
I have.
I know how to math sometimes.
No,
Okay.
you don't. Currently, he's the bad guy. You don't question shit.
All right, and now I'm going to use my bonus action to hide.
We all roll
Oh, wait.
perception on that, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. I
I was
don't
like,
have
what are you
that.
talking about?
Sorry. I'm tired.
It's okay. Fidget.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'm gonna move again. Can I move through? Oh yeah, I had a question. That spiritual weapon. Can I occupy the same space as that spiritual weapon? No. Damn. All right. I guess I won't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and throw the dagger. That's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
And throw the dagger.
Nice.
That's a 24 to hit. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Killing it.
Literally.
Total damage,
Nice.
28.
What was the total?
28.
He's not looking good.
Right between both shoulder blades. Just...
Okay. Domino, that makes your turn.
How far could I move and get an attack?
Alright.
You can get right up to him.
You can get right up to him.
All right. Let's take 2 swings. Natural 17, natural 15.
Both miss.
Well,
Modified.
Can you just say the numbers at the end and not confuse people?
Okay. 21 and 23.
Those both hit.
whoever just Hadokened, I'm a big fan of that.
Who that was?
I had it muted.
You never have it muted ever.
Because I forget to turn up. Whenever I turn down the volume, I forget that it turns down the if I'm playing music or something, it doesn't turn on my goddamn ringtone.
There's so many times he's been like, I had that muted, and I was like, it's literally every session, dude. Like,
Sorry, you can.
you never have it muted.
All right, Domino.
23 damage total.
How you want to do this?
Straight into the stomach,
All right.
and the blade sticks out the back.
He just looks into your eyes and says, oh, "It would figure you would steal the glory from either of them. Good job." And dies.
So
It's a good. More comes out guttural and gargled, but
So as you stab through his chest and he says those final words, the colors again begin to bleed around all of you. And all of you wake up. Like that panic, that that sit straight up, like dead, like startled awake out of your sleep.
Mhm. First thing I do is look over to Domino and just say, "It wasn't about glory. Don't worry about him."
What the hell did we just go through?
I don't think that's the.
No, I'm sure it's not.
Wherever that was, it's connected to the winds.
To the winds?
They wanted Nyx.
Oh, the twins. I heard winds.
Yeah, the twins. No, the twins.
Yes, that much is
He asked for
certain.
Nyx.
In the same way that the twins seem to have a habit of popping back up. I'm sure we'll see Talon again.
Maybe we
Well,
can find a
see-
way into that plane.
Seems we need to keep a closer eye on Nyx than we originally thought.
Yeah, I look over at Nyx.
That's the moment that all of you realize she didn't wake up. And that's where we're going to end the session for today.
Fuck's sake.
Can this shit get a break, man? Holy crap.
All right, so this session was brought to you by D&D Beyond, Effects May Vary, our Patreon, our merch page. Yeah, check out all the other shows. We've got False Skull and Nights that happens on Wednesday evenings, and we have
Operation Aegis?
no,
All right.
no, it's a different game now. It's something alley.
Oh.
Apocalyptic Alley? I feel like it's Apocalyptic Alley.
Is it Apocalypse?
No, it's Abomination Alley.
Abomination
Alley.
That's
There you
what it is.
go.
No, that's not what it is. All right. Yeah,
I
we
knew
have
it was an A.
Abomination Alley that happens on Tuesday. I knew it was Alley. That's was like and the best thing that you could do is share our stream. Something random that you could do. Shave the Twitch link onto the side of your head, and if you run out of space, just use your eyebrows.
Pee it into the snowbank while there's still snow.
Yeah, it is the big. Actually, it's probably better if you just make our Twitch thing into a QR code and then shave the QR code into the side of your head.
Yeah, you could pee the QR code. That'd be cool.
That's just all
That's
these
some
tiny
accuracy.
these
Just
tiny
wash your hands.
secrets. What the heck
Show
is
us a
that?
picture.
Yeah, send us a picture of your PR code.
Yikes.
Nice.
Does anybody have any shows coming up?
Not currently.
Yes. My second band, Prowler, has our third show coming up on Saturday this week at the Atria in Oshawa with the band Celias and a couple other bands supporting. It's going to be doors at 8 o'clock, 15 in advance, $20 at the door.
Cool.
Okay. So if you made it this far, don't tell anyone else, but you're a favorite. The best thing that you can possibly do is share. Tell people about it. Talk to your mom, talk to your family, tell all your friends. I don't know. But yes, we thank everybody for joining us this evening, and we will see all of you in 2 weeks. Bye bye.
Have you ever fought a dragon and stormed its mountain lair? Have you ever killed a vampire and seen the evil in its glare? Have you ever sought adventure and couldn't find it anywhere? Well, here's the answer to your call. We're gonna die a bear. Adventuring company. Come leave behind all your cares. Adventuring company. Come with me and see what's out there. If you wanna be a hero or a demon in disguise, if you wanna steal a spaceship and sail across the endless skies, if you wanna live a story and you're down to have some fun, come on and join the Dire Bears. There's a game for everyone. Adventuring company. Come leave behind all your cares. Adventuring company. Come with me and see what's out there.